All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. It's Pastor Dow. Heightened sense of awareness. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay switched on. Have that watchdog mentality. That is pretty much security OPSEC right there. As a matter of fact, that is the way every single man should be wired every single day. You should have your mind set every single day prior to going out into the civilian world, or let's just say out on the economy or out into the public. You do not get to pick the day, the time, or the hour when evil comes your way. And too many times, more often than not, when we get into comfortable environments, we just make assumptions and assume that we're safe when nothing could be further from the truth. As a matter of fact, whenever someone who has one of these make my day moments or make your day moments, whenever someone like that actually is around, they often look for the softest form of attack that they can possibly use in order to cause just as much carnage, because they're cowards. Because they're not going to go to a place like, for instance, they're not going to go to a gun show. They're not going to go to a range where everybody's carrying guns. They're not going to go into a gun store and go in there and start wanting to, neither are they going to go into a police department and go in there and allegedly start shooting up folks, because those are places where people carry guns and they're ready all of the time. So keeping your head on a swivel, all right? Always having a heightened sense of awareness and staying switched on. Now, myself and the veterans that I know that has had some type of special ops training, special skills training, they're wired this way constantly, all the time. They're wired in a protection type of mindset. They are always looking. For instance, everywhere I go, I'm always surveillancing. I'm always looking. I'm always looking at the surroundings. I'm watching to see who's come, who goes. And somebody says, "What, Pastor Dow, wouldn't that just be too much going on? I mean, how do you enjoy life?" Well, it's simple. When you do something so much, it becomes second nature. And once it becomes second nature, there's no more labor to it at all. It's kind of like when you start running. If you start running and you get up to a mile, and then later on you increase to 2 miles, 1 mile is just simply no problem. No problem at all. As a matter of fact, it becomes so much of a second nature. You do it so much that you don't even realize that you're doing it because you are switched on. That is called having a sober mind. And especially men, you have precious cargo. No insult or no pun intended, but your family is precious. Your loved ones is precious. Your friends, whoever you are around, they are precious. Life is precious. We allot it for a certain amount of time. And we should always stay switched on. We should always have a heightened sense of awareness, not only for ourselves, but for those around us and those who can't protect themselves. Because there's no need in sitting here and living this life and having this opportunity to have life, and then hopefully you're living a quality life, only to have it snuffed out in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, or a moment in a blink of an eye, because somebody is chaotically, satanically, demonically charged, or either life is not going well for them and they're bitter and they hate the whole world and they want to take you with them. So always have a heightened sense of awareness. Always stay switched on and keep practicing it until it becomes nature. Always have some type of OPSEC security. Always be aware of your surroundings. Do it for you, do it for your loved ones. Because most of the time, I watch people all the time. I check people all the time in the ministry because I'm a shepherd. I was like, man, why in the world why are you going there? Why are you doing that? Why are you going there? What is going on with you? Why ain't you switched on? Why are you so nonchalant here right now? You don't need to be doing that. Stay ready.